Welcome to FCPS All-Stars. Today we have with us Courtney Hicks, second grade teacher at Carroll Manor Elementary School. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm very glad to have you here today. I want to start off with something unusual. I understand that someone in your family is named Henley. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, that's my daughter. Her name is Henley, and it is an unusual name. Me and my husband when we were thinking about names, we wanted something unusual, and she's actually named after a bridge.
A bridge? There's got to be more to that story.
There is more to that story. I went to a small college called Carson Newman College in East Tennessee, and I met a wonderful man who also was in college in East Tennessee, although he went to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville.
Okay.
And we had met and we started dating and courting, and then when we decided that we wanted to have children, we were thinking about names, and the week that I was about to deliver Henley, we had gotten a piece of mail, and it had a picture of the Henley Street Bridge on it from UT, and it was a sign. We knew that that was supposed to be her name.
You mentioned your husband, Jeffrey. What do you all like to do for entertainment?
We love being outdoors. We're hiking, biking, and we love to go skiing. We actually went to Snowshoe, West Virginia for a week on our honeymoon.
You went towards snow on your honeymoon?
Yes.
I think most people go towards sand on their honeymoon. So now I've also heard that you own something very, very large that people don't normally associate with people of your stature. What is that?
Yes, I'm a petite person, and so when people see me driving down the road in a big F-150 truck.
You have an F-150?
Yes, they are very surprised to see me behind the wheel.
Wow. Now, do you just like big trucks, or is it more of a functional indulgence?
It's definitely more of a functional thing for our family, especially because with all of the outdoor activities that we like to do.
Okay. You mentioned that you like to go hunting and all of that?
Yes, so my family owns some property up near Deep Creek, and family is something that's really important to me. Okay. So my extended family, my brother and my dad and my grandfather are really into hunting, and so is my husband. And so I thought that that would be a good way for me to get to spend some extra time with my family out in the woods. So I recently took up bow hunting.
I understand that, we're talking about the woods and the country and like being outside. And now that we've had our kind of Green Acres moment, I understand that you have some city life that you've also been exposed to.
Yes, I have country girl in me, and I also have city girl in me. Okay. After I graduated from Frederick Community College and before I went to Carson Newman College, I worked with an organization called the North American Mission Board.
Okay.
And I was chosen as an intern to spend my summer in New York City helping start a church plant called the Gallery Church of Manhattan.
Really?
Yes, it was me and about 20 other interns that lived right in the heart of Manhattan between 7th and Broadway. Yeah, it was a very exciting place to live.
And how old were you when you did this?
I was 20 years old.
Whoa. So what was the best thing about living in Manhattan?
The best thing about living was, like they say, the city never sleeps. And so I could go out at any time, day or night, and everything is pretty much at your footsteps. And I think that's the most exciting part. Also the part that I didn't have to drive. I didn't have to drive for 4 months. I think that was most exciting for me. I could just walk out in an instant. I could be at a Starbucks or somewhere else.
Courtney, when did you know that you wanted to be a teacher? Because that sounds like something really focused that a 19-year-old would do.
Yes, I actually wanted to be a teacher since I can remember. I mean, I was playing school, and I had always felt that God had kind of laid it on my heart and given me this passion for working with children.
Okay.
And so as I grew up, in the church, and I got to work with children's programs, and that was what my internship focused on in New York City. What really helped me was the Teacher Academy at Brunswick High School.
Okay.
When I was in 10th grade, I had already knew that I wanted to be a teacher. And so there was a teacher there, Mrs. Lenzo, who was putting together the Teacher Academy, which they still have now. And it was very similar to a Career and Tech Center program where you could take classes and acquire credits. And so I was part of that program that led me right into my teaching degree at Carson Newman and Frederick Community College, and right into my teaching job now, and also into my passion to continue my education at Hood College right now.
Wow, so you are a successful product of the Frederick County Public Schools, and now you work for us. That's an amazing story. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. I appreciate you being here. And thank you for joining us as well. Have a great week. Catch us next week, and don't forget to shine on.